All right, welcome in, folks. This is the first ACHA D2 West Regional podcast. I've got one of the guys that runs this whole thing. I've got Tate Green with me. If you know him from the D1 program, but you also know him from a few years ago as the D2 coach.
Yep.
And now you oversee the whole thing. The West Regional, you're bringing teams in to Oceanside Ice Arena to compete for an opportunity to go to the Nationals at the D2 level. Talk about it. What was it like, and what's it been like building up to this?
Yeah, it's we're really excited about it, Scott. My D2 team got an opportunity to participate in a couple regionals, and it's essentially it's national tournament. It's one and done.
Right.
Lose and go home. But each team, the top teams have to win 2 games. The lower seed teams would have to win 3 games to get through. But we've got 10 teams coming in, and we're expecting a real highly competitive tournament.
So for those that aren't familiar, there's 2 automatic berths, right, to the regular season play. So NAU and
Northern
Colorado have secured those 2 spots to Frisco, right? But now the number 3 team, Boise State, the number 4 MSU Denver, right?
Yep.
Coming in here, and they're competing with a local team in Grand Canyon who's number 6 seed in this tournament.
Yeah, that's we're excited about that.
What's it like to play through that tournament?
It's tough. It's really tough. It's an emotional roller coaster because as excited as you can get for that first win of the weekend, you got to come back the very next day and do it all over again against an even more competitive team. And like I said, it's that one and done type of thing. You spend a lot of money to get out here.
Right.
You spend a lot of money on hotels and whatnot. You don't want to have to pack up and leave after one game. So it's real intense hockey, and guys are fighting for that chance to go to Frisco, Texas, and be one of the 4 teams in the West to represent at Nationals.
For those that don't know, give us a little behind the scenes about what it takes to put this tournament on. I know you got some help, but tell me the little insight you told me off camera about who's actually doing the work for this tournament.
Well, we've got our general manager Ted Burr is huge in organizing things, and then our rink guy here, Adam Mims, who I don't even know what he's the king of the rink, I think is his title.
Yeah, that's a good term. I've seen the crown in his office.
Yeah, right. Adam runs this building, and so he's been great with organizing with us, and he got the team's practice ice, which that was something that he came up with. I know we didn't get that when we went to regionals. You get it when you go to nationals, but that'll be a new experience for the teams here. That they get free ice just to get warmed up once they get into town, and then we coordinate the lanyards and the media, and we'll have our YouTube guys here broadcasting all the games all weekend. Security, penalty box attendants, scorekeepers, PA guys, the referees. All those little things that just need to kind of get organized.
So let's first go back to where I want to get it. You have a D1 team, you have a D2 team. What was the rules of play before the start of the season? Who's doing what this weekend?
Well, the deal was when we put in for this bid 2 years ago to host, it came out that this year we would get it, and so I told the D2 guys, as long as you qualify for the tournament, the D1 guys would then do all the operation stuff, security, ticket taking, whatnot. But if they didn't qualify for the regional, which they didn't, now they are going to be responsible for taking tickets and doing the security and whatnot. And, to me, it's one of those things where, okay, I want you guys, because they have a very young team as well.
Right.
And I want them to sit here and watch, this is what you guys should be doing. This is what I want you to be doing next year. So a little motivation for that.
Motivation, learning experience, a little help needed, right?
And cheap labor.
And cheap labor, exactly. Well, the tournament kicks off Thursday night, right? Some of the teams will be here Wednesday night, as you were telling me, to get a little ice time in before they play.
Yep.
Then there'll be practices Thursday. Games start Thursday night. You got Friday, Saturday. And you're going to send 2 teams from here onto the national tournament, along with the 2 automatic qualifiers.
Yep.
That'll be Frisco bound, as I like to call it.
Yep.
In mid-March.
Mid-March, and the big one that we have, the big marquee game, I think for the fans, at least locally anyways, will be GCU plays Friday night, 7:30 against BYU. So
Number 6 and number 7?
Number 6, number 7.
Can't get much more evenly matched than that, can you?
No, and I've been told that BYU fans travel really well.
Yeah.
We know that GCU will be out to support, so I'm looking at that as going into the first round games. That one's the big one for us.
Yep.
I think you'll see a lot of people in here, and you see a lot of excitement.
So let's get to particulars. How do fans get into the tournament? Selling a pass, game by game? How's it going?
We sell. It's basically it's $10 a day.
Okay.
So come in. You want to come in Friday? You can stay for all 4 games for one ticket. And then we'll be broadcasting, like I said, our games on YouTube through our, I believe it's our ACHA D1 page.
Okay.
And then, come on down to Oceanside. That's those are your 2 best ways, I guess. You can sit on your couch and watch it on the computer, or come on down and enjoy some really good quality hockey.
Final question for you, and then I'll let you go. Tell me about what it's like and what it says for hockey in the Desert Southwest, for the way things have happened, and to host a regional tournament like this. It says something about what's going on down here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it tells you that hockey is growing here, and people are more interested in it. People obviously love to come down here this time of year.
Yeah.
We get a step up on that when you put in the bid.
Right.
Okay, well, that one gets moved. Arizona gets moved up a little higher, regardless of what their amenities are. It is Arizona.
Right.
But then just the hockey, we've got good local teams now. We've got highly ranked teams in all levels. And so just the growth of the game here, the excitement about the game here, it makes it an easy choice for us to host tournaments. And I think you're going to see more things like this happen once that stadium opens.
Well, Tate Green, I appreciate your time and stepping in with us. I know you still got some big games this weekend on the D1 side, so good luck there. Good luck with the tournament this weekend. We'll have an update every night with all the things that have gone on, and we'll have our staff photographer out here getting some shots. So our website will have you covered from start to finish.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Scott. I appreciate your time.
Pre-game like a pro, post-game like a champion at College Bar and Grill. Located across the street from the iconic A Mountain and Sun Devil Stadium and a quick walk from Wells Fargo Arena, College Bar and Grill is your home for the best local craft beer, delicious creative cocktails, tasty food, and Tempe's best atmosphere for Arizona State athletics. College Bar and Grill. Pre-game like a pro, post-game like a champion. Online at ilovecollege.co.
Hello everyone, welcome in. Tom Callahan here, joined by Danny Roy as we talk a little bit about GCU hockey and a big tournament coming up here for you, the ACHA D2 regional tournament for this GCU hockey club, and a big opportunity for you guys coming in. It's going to be a 6-7 matchup against BYU. So let's talk about maybe leading into the tournament, where you think the team is right now and how you guys feel heading in.
The nice thing is we've had three weeks off now. There's teams out there. A lot of the teams that are coming in the tournament have still been playing games. It's usually a good and a bad thing. For us, it was a good thing that we weren't playing games. We've been able to get some injuries out of the way, some mild injuries and stuff. But also a sick bug kind of hit somewhere in the middle of this week, and getting to flush that out as well, and not have to worry about getting banged up and beat up in some games that really don't matter for regional rankings. So we had a good practice today, good energy, a lot of jump and flow and speed to it. So seems like guys are really geared up and ready to go.
How did you manage that 3 weeks as far as you say, it could be a good thing and a bad thing. It does help you heal some injuries and get guys some rest, but it also means not playing for those 3 weeks. What was your plan as far as trying to keep guys maybe from getting fatigued about it, but also staying game ready?
The players have kind of been doing it themselves. We have a group text message, and we have a couple guys who are just constantly putting little video clips of anything hockey related. We got one kid who's a big Red Wings fan, so he's been posting a lot of 90s and 2000s Red Wings clips of big moments that they've had or big key guys, and just kind of reminding the guys like this is definitely what we need and stuff. So it just keeps guys focused, and really, I think we've given ourselves a chance not to miss miss playing games and stuff, so that the hunger and the drive is there now, not so much of going back-to-back weekends and then going into regionals of, man, we've been playing games and I'm kind of ready for a break. So yeah, I think that's just been the benefit of having guys hungry going into it. We haven't played a game in a few weeks, and the rust might be there, but I think having a little bit of grit and determination is going to be more beneficial.
The regional's just down the street at Oceanside, so I mean, not your home rink, but your hometown.
Yep.
Do you feel that's in your favor?
Yeah, I mean that was a home rink for me when I played and coached over at ASU. Actually, just played a little pickup on it and tested it out, checked it out. The nice thing about it is the boards are going to play pretty fair, so we could make indirect plays and chips off the walls and stuff. The ice is going to be nice and smooth, and I know the ceiling issue, and I know how to play. You can't chip the puck out. You got to come out and carry the puck out as a group. So it's a little wider than NHL. It's actually 5 feet wider, so that helps us out as well. We typically play pretty well on wide ice. So it's close. We get to sleep in our own beds. We get to eat from our own kitchens and stuff. So it's going to be a nice home game matchup, and hopefully we could get some fans there.
And so for fans who might be familiar with a Frozen Four type of setup where there's a regional, there's 4 teams, there's a lot of teams at an ACHA regional tournament trying to get to the Nationals in Frisco here. What is that like, knowing that you have so many teams coming in, and you really, I mean, how do you prepare for that?
Well, we could only prepare for the team we're playing, and that's what everybody's in. You look at it and you go, well, realistically, we only have one game left.
Right.
If you don't play that game and you don't prepare for that game, then you're not playing the second game. Doesn't matter who you are. So we just go into it. We look at who we're playing. We can't control well, if these guys win and these guys win, we'll be playing them. We'll match up against them if they win. That starts getting our focus and distraction away from what we need to take care of, and that's game 1. So we played BYU last year. It was a very tough game to get through. I expect it's going to be a very tough game to get through for us this year. So the focus right now is BYU and basically playing and throwing everything out there, and then trying to win that game, and then we could worry about the next game and from there.
What do you need to see out of this GCU team to beat BYU?
Grit. A lot of grit. We gotta come out hard. We gotta play physical. We gotta dig our nose in there. We gotta be determined and dedicated and play with a lot of passion. It's not usually your first line guys that get it done in a championship situation like this, a one and done. It's the depth guys who all of a sudden somebody's going to step up and shine and put the team on their back and say, let's go guys, we're going to go this way. And so that's usually the gritty guys. It's usually the guys who aren't afraid to get in there and block shots and go in and win the battle of the puck and take the beating in front of the net. So that's what it's going to take. It's going to take some dirty goals and not so much of the pretty stuff.
This program is heading into Division I in the ACHA next year. Do you feel like this is a good and maybe a last chance to really put yourself out there, maybe even as a little bit brighter star heading into that D1 opportunity?
Yeah, it gives our guys currently a chance to leave a legacy right now. That's basically what our team has been about since the start. It's been everybody a part of this program is building their legacy that they're going to leave on this program. So it'd be nice to make it to a national tournament. It'd be nice for our guys to say that we were the ones to make it first in the program. So what you leave on this program is going to be your legacy, and it'd be a great finish to a D2. Moving up to D1, being able to get through regionals and get to the national tournament and now set that bar high for futures to come.
Well, Danny, we appreciate you taking the time to join us. Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you.
And fans, don't forget, it's achahockey.org. You want to follow along with the regionals and on into the national tournament, please do so, and come out and support these guys here at GCU.
Want to do something fun and interesting for your next group outing, family get-together, or birthday party? Well, check out an ice rental at Oceanside Ice Arena. Oceanside offers private skating group rates that include figure or hockey skate rental for all skaters in the group. Oceanside also does private ice rental for hockey and other events as well. Call Adam Mims at 480-941-0944 extension 11 or visit them online at oceansideicearena.net.
All right, welcome into our first preview podcast of the ACHA D2 Men's West Regional Tournament at Oceanside Ice Arena. I've got another Grand Canyon Lope with me. I got Declan Carter with me. And Declan, how are you?
I'm good. I'm feeling ready for the tournament this year.
So you guys had a chance to see regionals last year, or GCU did. This year you're coming in with a chance to earn another opportunity to play in the national tournament in Frisco, Texas. What do you guys have to do to get through this gauntlet of a regional?
I mean, it's single elimination, so we really have to focus one game at a time. And I mean, BYU is our first target, so we're just focusing all on them this Friday.
So when you look at D2 hockey in general, there's a lot of teams, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of teams in the West. There's a lot of good competition.
Yeah.
Obviously, you missed out on the opportunity to get those 2 automatic qualifier bids. But you still got a shot right now. It's 6 and 7 matchup to get going. It's played right here in Tempe, which is not your home, but still the home city, right?
Yeah.
How does that feel?
It's good. I mean, we can sleep on our own beds tonight, and just we're more comfortable there. We've played there a couple times this year, so we're ready for it. We are.
You know, when you closed out the regular season a little while ago, you played up in Utah again, and you had some tough games up there. Did that help you guys get prepared for this, do you think?
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, that first game against Utah State, that was a game that really tested us, and I mean, blood, tears, everything was in that game, and we still lost it, but I mean, you can learn from losses. So you either win or you learn, you know.
So one thing that's no secret about GCU is the Havocs, right? I mean, you guys get supported very well here at Arcadia. I'm guessing there's going to be a good turnout for you at Oceanside. How much does that energize you as a hockey player?
Oh my gosh, so much. I mean, you're down by 2 goals, you get 1, the crowd's going, and then you can just feed off that, and before you know it, you're up by 2 now. Like, it's just, the fans we have they're unbelievable.
You know, and obviously people have heard the step up is coming, right? You've gone from D2 to D1, so this is your last real shot as a D2 player to get to a national tournament. How important would that be for not only your program's development, for you personally?
I mean, the biggest, going from D2, we can leave a legacy that we're not playing D2 anymore, we're up to D1, and like we want to be able to take that tournament, take that trophy, and not give it back. You know, we want to be able to make a mark into D1.
So, at the end of the season, you get NAU, right? It was a big series up there and a big series down here.
Yeah.
And you guys struggled a little bit with them. What did you take out of that series?
Just how we are as a team. I mean, we really have to be able to bond together. You got to be able to just communicate. We weren't communicating that much in that game, and I mean, again, you just have to learn from the mistakes that you're making, little mistakes, big mistakes, and we can take that now. Those 2 losses, we can take that and we can put that into BYU this weekend.
You're well traveled. You told us around 2 countries, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Canada and the U.S.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your thoughts on ACHA hockey. How good is it? How good is the competition out there?
I mean, it's good. Growing up in Canada and stuff, I didn't even know what ACHA really was.
Right.
You're focused on junior A, major junior, and playing junior A last year, I didn't really know where I was going to go, and then being able to end up here, I'm happy, and I'm very excited for D1 next year. I'm really excited.
Talk about GCU as a whole. What have you gotten out of GCU so far in your time there?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, everything is great. People are great there. My major, communications, I love the schooling and everything, and the people is what makes the place, you know, so I love it.
Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of this tournament. You play on Friday night.
Yeah.
You got to win that one first, then you get a shot to win a second one, then you make a trip to Frisco, Texas. What's going to happen between now and Friday night? What are you guys going to do to prepare? How are you going to be ready for that?
I mean, resting, recovering, and then just going over film, just going over just little things. I mean, we don't want to do too much. We just want to make sure we're up and tuned and ready to go, because if you do too much, you're going to stress yourself out. So you just have to be able to stay calm, and Friday night comes, we're ready to go.
What's the comfort level for you guys playing at Oceanside? You have a chance to play over there once or twice in a regular season anyway, but what's the comfort level for you guys there? Are you happy there?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, we've gone over and watched some of the ASU D1 games too, and like we're really comfortable with that. It's 20 minutes down the road.
Right.
I mean, it's basically like a second home rink, so.
And you guys are familiar with the majority of the teams in the West, right? You've had a chance to see Boise, and you know what they're like, and MSU Denver with the trips up there and stuff like that. So with those 2 teams coming in, I guess as you'd say, favorites, how do you feel your chances are?
Well, they're high. I believe in this team. I believe in what we can do. And like I said, that Utah State game we played 2 weeks ago, that was kind of, even though we lost the game, we learned a lot from that game.
Yeah.
And that was kind of our test where we know we're a high-level elite team in this ACHA D2.
So where's the strength? Where's the strength in this team? What's it going to take schematically for your team to get the 2 W's and get on to Frisco?
Yeah, I mean, power play is huge. We can't take penalties. If we take penalties, we start digging ourselves a hole. Yeah. So we got to be able to stay even or man up. And I mean, breakouts, they got to be clean. And I mean, just making passes, really making and getting shots on net. Those are just the main things.
And your goaltender?
Yeah,
you got a good one, don't you?
Yeah, we got Bash is great. We just got to be able to trust in him, and he can trust in us. And I mean, once we do that, we know that we'll be fine. We have a goalie back there that's a brick wall, and we'll be able to be good. And we can play offense and not worry about it.
So you've been down here now and had a chance to see hockey in the Desert Southwest. Is this what you thought it was going to be when you came here, or did you have no expectations of what it would be like?
Yeah, I didn't really know what it was. Honestly, completely honest, it's faster than I thought. The pace is faster, and I'm happy with where we are as a team and where I am as a player, and we're excited to go to the next level.
I don't want to jump ahead of this weekend or the national tournament, but what do you expect from the next level? You got 4 teams now at the D1 level. What do you expect out of that? How big a difference is it going to be?
Yeah, I mean, more skill, faster pace. Just players being able to have higher hockey IQ, and just everything's quicker. You know, the next level you see, I mean, from even to college to the NHL or like to the major juniors in Canada, like it's just everything's faster. So that's the name of the game.
All right, you heard it first from the GCU Declan Carter. Thank you for spending some time with us.
Problem.
Good luck this weekend.
Yep.
And let's see if we can get you Frisco bound. How about that?
That's right. Love it.